Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. And in this video, I want to talk about learning languages, learning 2 or more new languages from scratch at the same time. Do I think it worked? And also I want to tell you my experiences doing this and if it works for me. And also after that, I want to talk about when do you know when you're ready to move on to the next language. You know what? I've tried to learn 2 languages at the same time before, not totally from scratch, but I was at the level that I wasn't actually good. You can consider it from scratch. So I was learning Turkish, and before I could even get to a speaking level, I started with French. From my experience, it didn't work well because I keep mixing the language and everything. At that period, I was trying to take classes from my teachers, like 1 hour of Turkish and then the next day 1 hour of French, and also do it like alternatively. But I end up mixing too much. So I feel like I was wasting more time thinking, wait, is this word French or is this word Turkish? Instead of just trying to come up with the word that I memorized and trying to use it with a teacher and trying to express myself. So I felt like it didn't work for me. Although I know that there are books written about learning 2 languages from scratch at the same time. There are people doing it, and it might work for some people, but I don't think it works for me. And also as a teacher, I have taught people that wanted to learn 2 languages at the same time, and it didn't work out as well. It could be because most people don't have many hours for languages every day. Like you can't spend 5 hours every day for learning languages. If you have that much time, I think it's good to try to learn 2 languages at the same time if you want. But most people don't have that much time. So I don't think, for those of you that don't have that much time to learn languages, I don't think that you guys should learn 2 languages from scratch at the same time. So going back to my story about Turkish and French, what I did in the end was I stopped learning Turkish and I just, started French and really go all in learning French. And I kind of forget my Turkish for a while. And after I get up to a good level with my French, I can talk to people, converse, and feel confident. I went back to Turkish and start growing my Turkish again. So I feel like if I had tried to not lose my Turkish and try to pull up my French at the same time, it would have taken me so much longer to master my French or to get up to a good level. But because I let go of my Turkish, I could really concentrate on my French and really grow my French language. The next topic is actually related to this. So if you're not learning 2 languages from scratch at the same time, you're supposed to go one by one, right? So when do you start the second one? When do you know that you're ready to start the second one? Based on my experience and what I find effective is I always get one language that I'm studying up to a level where I can converse well, where I can ask the question in that target language and get the response in that language. So people don't keep, switching to English for me. So when I get to that level, I feel like I can start the next language. And to get to that level, actually, it depends a lot on how many hours you study per day. So it could take months or years, but I think it's more effective. So if I think back to the languages that I know and how I learned them, actually, I never really learned them like together, aside from French and Turkish. So all of the languages came like in step by step like this. So I always get up to a level where I can actually communicate with people, and then I started learning another one, and then at the same time I keep improving the one that I know already. So it's always like a step, up and then keep going like this. Never start at the same time. Actually, I have a Q&A that explains how I learned 7 languages in 10 years. And if you guys are curious, you guys can go check that out. But just to let you know again, I didn't start that 7 languages at the same time and like that. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm really curious to see how you guys learn languages and if you guys agree with my video. Alright, I will wait for you in the comment section. See ya!